Okay, so your paper is totally wet. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I just watched Wyatt spray his entire paper with spray water bottle. That's gotta be the way to go. If you've got that water bottle, spray everything. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do, you are going to get your brown. Now remember, brown is down here by your purple. You're gonna take your brush and you're gonna add some water to that brown. We want that brown to get some water in it. So I just took my brush and I filled the brown up in my water well, in my paint well with water. And I'm going to swirl my brush around and I'm going to load my brush up with that brown. So I've got it all loaded in. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to quickly paint. And we're just going to quickly go across everywhere on our paper. You're going to spread it out. Now you want parts to look darker than others because that's going to make it look more realistic. Now, I just totally used up all the paint, or all the water that was on the top of my brown paint, and so I'm going to add some more water. This is one of the times where it's okay to add a lot of water to your paint well. So I'm going to load my paintbrush up again, and I'm going to start painting. You want to make sure that you're spreading it all over the place. You want to make sure that you're giving yourself darks and lights, because we really want those darks and lights.
Oh, I can't paint really fast.
That's okay. You don't have to paint really fast. If you're like my son and can't paint really fast, that's okay. Paint slow. Just know that if you need to add some more water to your paint palette, or some more water to your paper to keep it nice and wet, we want it nice and wet, because we want this paint to spread. And when it spreads, that's what's going to make it look old for us. If you don't like when it gets to looking too dark, make sure you add some more water, spread it out a little bit more.
Mom, is that looking enough?
Looking good. Keep going, bud. So, keep going.
Getting a lot old.
We want these to look nice and old. Now when you're done, this is not going to be flat, and that's okay, we don't want it flat. We're actually going to crumple it up in a few videos. So, here mine is just about to the point where I want it.
Why are we going to crumple it up?
We're going to crumple it up because that's going to make it look even older. I'm going to add a little bit more dark spots and just a few spots here at the edges. Wyatt's super excited that he was able to add a question to the video. If you want to blend things together even more, take your brush and brush in the opposite direction. And that's going to eliminate some of your brush strokes. Not a whole lot because we've just added a bunch of them, but it will start to blend some in. If you want to add a little bit more paint to get some of those brush strokes hidden, go for it. That's what I just did, was I add a little bit more paint. Again, your goal is just basically a brown piece of paper. And I like the little bit of dark edges, so I'm going to try and add a little bit more dark edges to mine. If you don't like the dark edges, don't add them. You don't have to. This is kind of how you want your treasure map to look. I have a feeling Sawyer's going to steal my treasure map once it's done. When your 5-year-old makes one with you, your 3-year-old's going to want one with you. Want that too. Callie, she probably could care less about treasure maps. Okay, so now you see I have this line that I've created at the top. See that line? I don't like that, so I want to make sure that I blend it in. So I'm going to need quite a bit of water sometimes. We'll just kind of blend that in. So I'm going to go over. It's okay. So we're going to blend some more water, blend some more paint in, a little bit more paint. Water and paint, it's a wonderful thing. Okay, so once you have yours about where you want it, and you have some coarse salt. Don't know that table salt, the stuff out of your salt and pepper shaker, will work very well. But I do know that coarse salt does really cool things. I'm going to take my coarse salt And I'm going to sprinkle some all over my map. Providing I can get my salt open. There we go. So I'm going to put some salt on my map. What it's going to do is it's going to give it some spots. Now I'm going to help it get some more spots by lightly spraying. So as the salt dissolves on my paper, it's going to leave spots and it's going to pull up some color. So for now, I need to let this dry. So I'm going to help Wyatt finish up his, and I will see you in a while, because this is going to take a while to dry. But I will see you in our third video.